Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing my update on my monthly budget with you all. I feel like overall I actually did pretty good, so I'm really happy with my spending this past month. There was one expense that I am not including, which was a very large expense, but that was saved up for separately and wasn't put into any of these categories. Let's jump into this. This is my budgeting notebook that I wrote everything down in, and let's just flip to our June page. Here we go. We have our June budget that we set last month, and I'm going to zoom you in, and we are going to start with what I spent in my irregular expenses category. This past month in June, I did get gas. I had to fill up my vehicle twice, which isn't too bad actually, just having to do it 2 times. I thought I would have had to do it more than that, but I was able to try and drive less and be a little bit better about how much I'm spending on gas. I was very aware of my gas usage this past month just because gas prices have gone up so much, and even just with those 2 times of getting gas, I was very close to my budget. So my budget was $100 for the month, and I ended up spending $86.20 for my gas. That means I am under budget, so I'm going to subtract the $86.20 from the $100, which leaves me with a $13.80 difference, which I'm then going to add to my total here. So my new end total is going to be $433.25. I did not purchase my parking pass last month in June, but I think I may have to purchase it this month. We'll see. Next is going to be groceries. I budgeted $200 for groceries, and luckily I was able to stay within budget here as well. Now, this was a lot of trips worth. This was 6 trips worth, but 2 of those 6 trips were actually like under $10. It was just a quick run-in, needed to pick something up that we didn't have so that we could make a meal or something like that. So that's why I have more trips than I normally do within my groceries category. But even with that, I was able to stay under budget this time, which I am very happy with because, again, groceries have gone up as well. I ended up spending $161.33 from groceries, which does mean that I am left over with some money, which is $38.67 that I'm left over with, that we can then add to our total and get a new total. So our new ending total is going to be $232.45. I moved it down a little bit. Now we are going to go over our spending category. I'm going to start with entertainment. I did not purchase any entertainment. I also actually didn't purchase any clothing, which is the next one down. So I am going to just move both of those numbers over into our difference category, and then I'm going to add them up to the totals here and get some new totals. So for entertainment, our new total is $160. I haven't made an announcement video yet, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but a lot of these categories I am going to start using for multiple purposes. So for entertainment, this might not only be like the occasional going to the movies or going out and doing something. I'm going to be using this amount for other types of entertainment, and I'll get into that more later on when I do make an announcement and can talk about it a little bit more and have done a budget for that separate thing, and I know what I'm doing, because right now I haven't quite gotten there yet. But yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. Same with clothing. So our new total for clothing is going to be $930.98. This amount I was putting aside for kind of things that I need to refresh in my closet, and I still need to do that. I still need to do that. But I was planning on stopping at $1,000, and I don't think I'm going to do that now because I'm also going to include some certain clothing items that will also go along with what I will be spending money on coming up. And then for beauty, I did end up making one online purchase from Ulta, and this ended up being $26.89. I did not get a chance to film my haul video yet, but one is coming. I promise it's coming. I may do a collective one at the end of this month, or I may split it up. That means that I am under budget by $23.11, which gives us a new total of $102.05. Now this is usually just to right now replenish things that I'm out of, which was actually what this purchase was. I was out of a lot of things and I needed to get more so that I had something. But I'm also going to be using this budget for, like I said, the same kind of thing that I'm going to be using these other ones for. Same with decor. I know I keep repeating myself, but decor will be used for not only house decor, but it'll also be used for other kinds of decor as well. I had budgeted $50 and I did not spend any of that, so I can move that over and add that up. So our new total for decor is going to be $456.18. That was pretty easy math there, so that's good. For furniture, I did get my monthly bill of $100 for the couch. So we are going to not have a difference there, and we're going to keep this total the same as well. I may or may not adjust this, but for now, that's how it's going to be. For eating out, I had budgeted $60. Went out to eat twice and ended up spending $54.03 for those two outings, which means I am under budget slightly. And I have left over of $5.97, which I then can add to my total and get a new total of $193.03. For gifts and YouTube, I set aside $25 for gifts, which I did not purchase any gifts this month. I set aside $50 for YouTube. I did not purchase anything. I need to, but I have not done that yet. So we are just going to move over both of those amounts over into our differences and then add them up to our totals. So our new total for gifts is going to be $112.90. And then for YouTube, our new total is going to be $280.93. I'm going to show you the next two or the last two categories, but we're going to go into sinking funds next. I didn't spend any money from any of the sinking funds this past month, which is good. So that means that I'm able to put that money and accumulate it till when I do need it. So again, we did not spend the $100 of car maintenance. We did not spend any of the $100 of home fixes, and we did not spend any of the $25 for medical. So we're going to move all of those over into our difference category here, and then we are going to add them up. So our new total for car maintenance is going to be $855.09. Home fixes, we are now at $1,950. I know that a lot of the home projects that we want to do are going to be very, very expensive. So I don't even know if 2,000 is quite at the point we need it to be, but I'm happy that that is building up. For medical, our new total is going to be $588.16. Last category here is our savings. And I didn't spend anything from the Christmas, the travel, the puppy, or the shed. I did do a little bit of other, which I can't even remember what I purchased. That's so bad. I know it must have been some kind of like little home appliance or something like that, but I just can't remember what it was. So we had budgeted $75 for Christmas. We had budgeted $100 for travel, $50 for a puppy fund, $100 towards a shed. So we are going to just move all of those numbers over into our difference category here real quick. And then we are going to add them to the current totals and get some new totals. For Christmas, our Christmas fund, we now have $450 saved up for that. For travel, we now have $1,654.61. The puppy fund now has $552.01 in it. And then our shed fund now has $600 in it. Lastly is our other category. I had budgeted $167 and I spent $67.80 of that budget, which means that my remaining amount that I can move over is going to be $99.20. Once that's added up from my current total, I now have $608.19 in my other category. That's an overall look of the budget for June and what I spent, how I did. Overall, I did really well. I'm very proud of myself. And then let's move right into our budget for July. So I have it kind of set up already a little bit, but we are going to zoom in, narrow down, and set a budget for each of these categories. I am changing some of the budget slightly a little bit from last month. So starting again in our irregular expenses, for gas and groceries, I'm actually going to keep it the same as last month because I feel like I did okay. So I am going to budget the $100 for gas, and then I'm going to budget the $200 for the groceries. For my spending category, this is going to be really quick, maybe a little boring, but I am going to keep all of these the same budget for the month of July as well. So let's just run through this. For entertainment, I'm setting aside $10. For clothing, I'm going to set aside $50. For beauty, I'm going to do $50. Decor is getting $50 as well. And then furniture, I'm going to keep that at $100 for now. And then eating out will be $60. Gifts, I'm going to keep at $25 because I don't know if I have anything in particular that I have to do gifts for in July. I can't think of anything. So I'm just going to keep it at $25 just in case something pops up. And then for YouTube, I'm going to set aside another $50 for that. Sinking funds is basically going to stay the same as well. We are going to put $100 into car maintenance, and we are also going to put $100 into home fixes. And then we are going to put $25 into medical. I don't think I have anything medical this coming month. I might though, but I think $25 will cover it. Going into our last category, savings. I know the budgeting part of this is really quick, but that's okay because it's a very important step and I do want to make sure I go over it with you. So for Christmas, we are going to keep that at $75. For travel, we're going to keep it at $100. I do kind of want to bulk that one up, as I said. And then for the puppy fund, we're going to keep that at $50 for now. And then for the shed, we are also going to do $100. I would love to get a shed sooner than later, but I don't know if I'll be able to bulk this up in time for that. It might happen next year, but I am trying to save towards that because I know it'll be a pretty big purchase. And then for other, I am changing this a little bit because it's basically whatever was left over after going through all of these other categories. So we are going to have $192 budgeted for other random expenses that I don't think fit into the rest of them. All right, so there is the quick overview of my budget for this coming month as well. And that pretty much completes everything. Hopefully I can do good this month, just as good as I did last month. That would be awesome if we can just stay within budget for every category. It would make me so happy. but we will see. So stay tuned for next time to see how well I do. I hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. If you do a budget, please let me know down below. What kind of budget do you do? How well are you doing? How did you do this past month? And are you changing anything up this coming month versus last month's budget? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I really appreciate you guys watching and subscribing to my channel. I love reading your comments, so please feel free to comment down below, and I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. Take care, everyone. Bye.